Mark at 30. And good morning, everybody. Welcome live to the Corbin Arena, just outside of downtown Corbin. Dan Manley along with Philip Hay. It's time for the championship games of this 2024 Kentucky All-A Classic. And the girls game first. The Pikeville Lady Panthers are ready to square off in this opening game against the Covington Holy Cross Lady Indians, who are trying to win their second championship in a row. And Philip Hay is standing by right now with a head coach who's trying to go back-to-back. Coach Arlinghouse, let's go to Philip right now.
Thanks a lot, Dan. And Coach's stupid question never gets old, does it?
We try to live in the moment, and anytime you can play for a state championship, it's a thrill and it's an honor. And no, this doesn't get old. I wish we could do it every year. You know, that's just not the way it works. But hey, we've been lucky enough and fortunate enough to win it last year and now give ourselves a chance this year, and we're just very happy to be here.
I think you left something out there, though. You guys work hard to get to situations like this.
We do. We battle, and that starts in the off season through all of our training and workouts, and then you put the time in once practice starts, and then now you get to see all the rewards for all that hard work. And that's one thing I love about our team is, and that's one of our mottos, is nobody works harder. And that's what we try to play.
That, playing in the 9th region, good gracious alive, you've got quality from top to bottom in the region, and you all just go out and beat the heck out of each other.
We do. I think according to the state's media poll last week or the week before, whatever it was, there was 4 teams in the top 11 in the state.
Yes. In
the 9th region. And so, yeah, anytime you play a game in the 9th region, it's going to be a battle. It helps make us battle-tested for these moments here. We've also scheduled hard throughout the state. We played in the Queen of the Commonwealth tournament before Christmas. We played at GRC just 2 weeks ago, and that was a battle. And so we tried to test ourselves the best that we could so that when we get here this moment that we're prepared.
And it's showing, because throughout the tournament, defensively, you've only allowed 35 points a game. That's impressive.
Yeah, and that's one of the things we've told our kids is defense will travel. Some games the ball will go in, shots fall. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But defense will always travel. So as long as we're giving solid effort on the defensive end of the floor, we know that we'll have a chance. And Pikeville's an outstanding team led by Trinity Rowe, and we got our work cut out for us, and hopefully we'll be able to make things difficult on them.
Well, on the offensive end, you got 3 players averaging double digits throughout the tournament. Julia's averaging 15 points a game. Then you've got Nelson and Carter at 10 points a game. So, everybody's filling their role. They're picking up their loads that they're to carry and doing it.
Yeah, and that's been our signature all season. Our 5 starters all average between 8.5 to 13 points a game. So balanced scoring is kind of what we hang our hat on. And then our 6th man gets 6 points a game, and now we just got Demaya Williams back to give us a 7th player in that rotation. She last Saturday was our first game back from ACL injury this past spring, so getting her back in the rotation will help us and hopefully add even more depth to our team.
No big surprise. You've got Julia Hunt on your end. Pikeville's got Trinity Rowe. What do you do to try to slow her down?
Well, you can't. You're not going to stop her.
No.
What you got to try to hope is you can't let her facilitate for others and get hers. You got to try to pick your poison, so to speak, and hopefully, last night I think she had a double-double in points and assists, and if she gets a double-double tonight, it's probably going to be a long night for us, so we got to try to take away some of those opportunities.
Good luck to you, Coach, not only today, but the rest of the season.
I appreciate it. Thank you guys for your coverage.
Thank you. That's Ted Arlinghouse, the head coach of the Holy Cross Lady Indians. Stay tuned back in 2 minutes here on the All-A Classic Radio Network.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has a new, better flavor. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best zero sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
For baseline-to-baseline coverage of University of Kentucky basketball, turn to KentuckyToday.com. Our award-winning and experienced writers provide insight with previews, features, game stories, and commentary before and after every game. And our photographers put you right in the action. We have you covered, Big Blue Nation. KentuckyToday.com is also your 24/7 source for the latest news from around Kentucky and the world. Sign up for our free morning briefing by logging in to KentuckyToday.com and see what's in it for you.
Why is Morehead State a top 25 university in the South? MSU offers great college classes, flexible schedules, safe campus, and quality, affordable education in a student-focused learning environment. MSU students excel in small classes taught by dedicated faculty and staff committed to success and placing you on a career path. Soar higher at Morehead State University. Visit our website at moreheadstate.edu.
Clark's Pump and Shop now has ARCO, a new brand of gasoline. Look for ARCO gasoline and our brand new state-of-the-art pumps at several locations. Clark's Pump and Shop still offers the same clean stores and the same fast, friendly service you've always received. You may have noticed a new facelift at some of Clark's Pump and Shop locations, and we invite you to stop in and see for yourself. To learn more, visit us online at myclarkspns.com. Clark's Pump and Shop, where you can return, refresh, and refuel.
Back here courtside, we're joined with Christy Orm, the head coach of the Pikeville Lady Panthers. And, Coach, they say the cream rises to the top. And we've got two really good basketball teams today in the finals.
Absolutely, yes. I mean, lots of respect to them because I know I've watched Julie all these years and always ended up having to play against her. So just great team, and we've got to come out and be prepared.
Kids playing well for you throughout the tournament. You got three players averaging double digits in the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, Trinity, no big deal, no big surprise there. 19 points a game. Christian Whited for you, 11 a game, and then Thornsbury 12.6. I mean, these are kids that have been with the program for a long time, and,
right.
and they know their jobs, and they're doing it this week.
That's right. I mean, they know what's expected of them, and I mean, they're kids that I think can play at a really high level, and that's what you want them to do, just go out and play a game that they love.
And I know you wanted to go be with your kids, so I'm going to ask you one more last question.
Okay.
What do you need to do today to slow down Holy Cross?
Well, you're not going to stop them in the half court, actually. For us, it's about we've got to make shots and take care of business on the offensive end because, if Julie wants to score on my 5-7s, it happens a lot. And so we're going to have to, sit down on defense, guard their guards, and push the tempo.
Of course, they're tough defensively in the half court.
They are. They absolutely are. And we're going to have to handle that pressure.
Thanks a lot, Coach. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
And good luck the rest of the season, too.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you. That's Christy Orm, the head coach of the Pikeville Lady Panthers. She asked to cut that a little close, cut it short, because she wants to go be with her kids, and I understand that completely. Stay tuned. Back with more pregame show here in 2 minutes on the LA Classic Radio Network.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has a new, better flavor. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
For baseline-to-baseline coverage of University of Kentucky basketball, turn to KentuckyToday.com. Our award-winning and experienced writers provide insight with previews, features, game stories, and commentary before and after every game. And our photographers put you right in the action. We have you covered, Big Blue Nation. KentuckyToday.com is also your 24/7 source for the latest news from around Kentucky and the world. Sign up for our free morning briefing by logging in to KentuckyToday.com and see what's in it for you.
Why is Morehead State a top 25 university in the South? MSU offers great college classes, flexible schedules, safe campus, and quality, affordable education in a student-focused learning environment. MSU students excel in small classes taught by dedicated faculty and staff committed to success and placing you on a career path. Soar higher
at Morehead State University. Visit our website at moreheadstate.edu.
Clark's Pump and Shop now has ARCO, a new brand of gasoline. Look for ARCO gasoline and our brand new state-of-the-art pump at several locations. Clark's Pump and Shop still offers the same clean stores and the same fast, friendly service you've always received. You may have noticed a new facelift at some of Clark's Pump and Shop locations, and we invite you to stop in and see for yourself. To learn more, visit us online at myclarkspns.com. Clark's Pump and Shop, where you can return, refresh, and refuel.
We're back here at the Corbin Arena getting ready for the girls' championship game here in the All-A Classic in 2024. And got a little bit of a time. Gary Muncie's joining us now. Gary, how long with the All-A Classic for you now?
I think it's 35 years, 35 years, since 1990.
Since 1990. And Gary is a guy who kind of Stan Steidel, a longtime director of the organization, and Stan left us before we really thought he would. And you just kind of got, hey, somebody moves on, and somebody's got to step in, and you got called on, and I know it's a really rewarding job.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun over the years. We've done a lot, and we've experienced a lot of different things, and but it's been great. Kids, we just love getting these kids seen all over the country, and getting some of these scholarships to the student athletes, and we've just enjoyed that.
Yeah. Over $2 million in scholarships
right.
over the years.
It's a great program. Unfortunately, we just can't give enough money out. We'd like to give more, but as we can obtain more money, we'd be glad to give it to the scholarships. We think that's a very important thing to kids going on to college.
And we want everybody to know a couple of things. You're donating your time. You are a school administrator. You lived in that world. You have lived in the school world, and you're still giving back. And this is just a free of your time, something that you do. And
I actually retired about 93, and so it's been 30 years since I've been out of education, but I'm still with the kids here, so still doing it, enjoying it. I don't know how much longer I got, but I love to watch the kids play.
And we want everybody to know this basketball tournament is just one part. It's a big part, certainly, but the other athletes don't get left behind in other sports.
That's right. We start off in the fall usually with golf, soccer, volleyball, and we come in basketball in January, and then we end up the year in April with softball and baseball.
Yeah.
So we go all year long.
And in bass fishing, a young person at a Class A school can compete just about as easily as anybody at the 6A level, can't they?
That's right. Yes. We just deal in the sports that are not class, and so that we can give the kids opportunities that they may not have otherwise. So I think it's great.
Hey, we want people. Who knows? There might be somebody listening out there and says, you know what? I'd love to be involved in that, and you're available, aren't you? You'd love to talk with anybody that wants to get involved in a variety of ways, but sponsorships certainly are needed.
Sponsorships are needed. Yes, we'd like to be able to get some more money, and obviously we turn that into scholarships if we can, and we want enough money just to run the tournament. Nobody makes any money on this. My committee, we are all volunteers.
And the kids, also it's important, I think, to know that when kids qualify, teams qualify, they come in here and their expenses are paid.
Yes, we do pay for the hotel expenses, give them a little money for travel, not for travel, but actually for food. And we know it still takes money to, they put some money out on their own, but we understand that. Wish we could do more, but it's still, we a lot of the money we make on the tournament, it just goes back to the kids and the for expenses.
Hey, Gary Muncie. Gary, thanks for all you have done over the years for this program.
I look forward to these two games here with Pikeville and Holy Cross, the girls. It's going to be a good game, and we're looking forward to the boys' game, Evangel and the Newport, and we think a slot meeting in the next few hours.
Hey, very good. Thank you. Gary Muncie, just as he says, I just sit around and don't do much. He is the head of the All-A Classic, and we appreciate the good work that he does. We'll be back after we step out for just 1 minute here on the All-A Classic Radio Network.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has a new, better flavor. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Why is Morehead State a top 25 university in the South? MSU offers great college classes, flexible schedules, safe campus, and quality, affordable education in a student-focused learning environment. MSU students excel in small classes taught by dedicated faculty and staff committed to success and placing you on a career path. Soar higher at Morehead State University. Visit our website at moreheadstate.edu.
Just a moment, we'll be headed to the playing floor where we'll get introductions of our starting lineups. We'll give those to you, and we'll have our national anthem and other pregame items here. And we might alert any stations that might be joining us that we will be maybe taking an additional 2-minute break here over the next few minutes because of the slightly longer time period that we do get here before these championship games. The teams, Holy Cross is 18-5 under Coach Ted Arlinghouse. You look at those 5 losses, let me tell you, they are quality teams, and they have been in every game. They lost to Clark County just a couple of weeks ago, by 2 points at Clark County. And there's a team that's ranked first or second in the state pretty much, along with Sacred Heart. They have played the best, and they have been extremely successful. Meanwhile, the Pikeville Lady Panthers, they're 16-2, and they are 16-0, I think, against Kentucky competition. They have not lost. They lost 2 games to out-of-state teams, and that's it. Trinity Rowe is their star player, no question about it. I mean, she's their leader. She leads by example, and she plays the game as hard as anybody plays it. And I will say that we do have a pronunciation change because all week long I've been calling Riley Theis Riley Theis because of a former baseball player, but her name is actually, she goes by Theis. The H is Theiss, and she pronounces it actually Theis, and we'll try to do that today to correct that for people that have been listening. Right now, the Covington Holy Cross team lined up along their free throw line in front of their bench, and the Pikeville Lady Panthers are huddled up around their bench. We're getting ready for an invocation and welcome to the tournament championship games coming up here, and then after that we'll get our introductions of starting lineups, followed the national anthem will be played right before that, and we're going to pick up on everything we can for you here during the pregame activities here at the beautiful Corbin Arena. While we're getting some of these pregame activities going on, let's step out. We're going to pause 2 minutes here on the All-A Classic Radio Network.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has a new, better flavor. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
For baseline-to-baseline coverage of University of Kentucky basketball, turn to KentuckyToday.com. Our award-winning and experienced writers provide insight with previews, features, game stories, and commentary before and after every game. And our photographers put you right in the action. We have you covered, Big Blue Nation. KentuckyToday.com is also your 24/7 source for the latest news from around Kentucky and the world. Sign up for our free morning briefing by logging in to KentuckyToday.com and see what's in it for you.
Why is Morehead State a top 25 university in the South? MSU offers great college classes, flexible schedules, safe campus, and quality, affordable education in a student-focused learning environment. MSU students excel in small classes taught by dedicated faculty and staff committed to success and placing you on a career path. Soar higher at Morehead State University. Visit our website at moreheadstate.edu.
Clark's Pump and Shop now has Arco, a new brand of gasoline. Look for Arco gasoline and our brand new state-of-the-art pumps at several locations. Clark's Pump and Shop still offers the same clean stores and the same fast, friendly service you've always received. You may have noticed a new facelift at some of Clark's Pump and Shop locations, and we invite you to stop in and see for yourself. To learn more, visit us online at myclarkspns.com. Clark's Pump and Shop, where you can return, refresh, and refuel.
Now we have just had our invocation given and the national anthem played. I love the fact that they still do an invocation at the All-A Classic. I hope that is able to continue. Pikeville is going to be the visiting team on the scoreboard. They're dressed in those black uniforms and maroon numerals and trim. They'll open up with Trinity Rowe at a guard spot. Trinity is a 5'5" senior. She is their leading scorer. She's headed to go down to Mississippi and play at Southern Miss in her collegiate career. Joined in the backcourt by Kristen Whited, a 5'5" senior who's played very well in this tournament. Both those young ladies shoot the three ball well. Leanne Jackson is the post player. Jackson is 5'6" and a junior. Also along the front line, Kyra Thornsberry, a 5'6" senior who literally will play all over the floor. She is the do-it-all player for this team. And then Riley Theis, a 5'6" senior, rounding out the starting lineup. A good, solid rebounder. You know, she's not very tall, but very strong player and operates well around the glass. And Christy Oram, the head coach of the Lady Panthers, who are playing in the championship game for the first time ever here in the All-A Classic. Covenant Holy Cross, they won the title back in 2015 and then won last year. Coach Arlinghouse was not around back in 2015 with the team, but he's with them now, and so he's going for back-to-back titles. The Lady Indians opening up with Julia Hunt at center, 6'2", a senior. You've heard us say all week she's headed to the University of Washington, where she'll play volleyball. Has a sister that is a collegiate volleyballer at Marshall University. But she may be better in volleyball, but she's awfully good in basketball. Has had a great tournament. Aaliyah Hayes, number 10, on her uniform, 5'10" senior, good strong player. She and Almani Nelson are a nice tandem of players down close to the basket. Nelson, a 5'8" junior. In the backcourt, the point guard is Anaya Carter, a 5'3" junior, who has, I think, probably exceeded offensive expectations in this tournament a little bit. She normally is just a playmaker. And Maya Whimsy, a 5'10" senior, and she is certainly a do-it-all type player, just averages about 9 points a game, but she can score pretty much anytime she wants to put points on the board. So those are your two starting lineups for today's All-A championship game here in the Corbin Arena. Phil, you've watched these teams play all week, and your thoughts?
I think that it's going to be an up and down game, and if Pikeville can handle the half court or front court pressure that Holy Cross puts on, we should be in for a good ball game. But Holy Cross can really turn a game around when they start double and triple teaming in the front court of their opponent and just really create problems.
They have the enforcer on the inside in 6'2" Julia Hill, And that gives their players a lot of flexibility on defense. Tip control, slapped in backcourt to Carter. And Carter and Whimsy, good matchup. Man-to-man defense. Here on the top of the key, Nelson. Whimsy down to Hill. Little cut to the basket and flipping it up and in. Aaliyah Hayes. And it's 2-0. Holy Cross. Feifel gets it down, and the defense is it's a zone, but wow, do they come out and really pressure out of the zone. And there's a turnover right away over on that left wing. The player who forced it was Armani Nelson.
Ball dribbled off her foot and going out of bounds was Whiter.
Michael's going to try a little pressure, but now going right down the lane, flipping it up and in off the glass is Julia Hunt, and Holy Cross has a 4-0 lead. Here is Whited way out on the right side, goes down in the corner to Tice. Little wraparound pass, able to get the ball. Beautiful feed inside, but Jackson is fouled by Hill trying to put up the shot. So Hill picks up the personal foul, and Jackson is going to go to the free throw line. Leanne Jackson's a junior.
You know, Hunt is such a presence down low. She'll make you adjust a lot of things without having to do anything.
Free throw is good by Jackson, and it's very important that Pike will make free throws in this game. This one rattles around and comes out, and Hill has the rebound, so it's 4-1. Hill in backcourt helping get the ball up and gives it to Aaliyah Hayes. Hayes to Whimsy. Whimsy dribbles right, goes all the way to the glass, puts it up a little bit too hard. Rebound claimed by Jackson. Whited. Long pass. Gets it to Rowe. Rowe stops at the three-point line, missed the three-point shot. Rebound comes off to Amani Nelson. Nelson will give it to Whimsy, who goes right down the middle of the floor, and Whimsy is being guarded by Thornsberry. Thornsberry giving up a little bit of height to Whimsy in that matchup. Whited is out defending Carter, the point guard. Whimsy on the right wing. Looks, goes inside to Hill. Hill fans it right back out to Carter for a wide open three that's no good. Left it short. Rebound Whited. She'll head out of there. Carter cuts her off, but Whited able to dribble across the timeline.
That's a good matchup right there. Those two little guards.
Yeah, Carter is extremely aggressive defensively. Here's Tice, goes inside to Jackson, who flips it up and in over Hill. So nice pass and a nice finish. 4-3.
Julia Hunt doing a good job down low, altering shots and just making them think about taking a shot down low.
So the score is 4-3. Here is the entry pass down low for Holy Cross, and the shot is put up no good. Hayes couldn't get it to go down the other way. And there's pass going inside from Thornberry. Thornberry trying to get it down low to Tice, and it went out of bounds. So back to Holy Cross. Here is Hunt. Got it across the line and then hands the ball off out front to Whimsy. Whimsy being defended by Trinity Rowe. They're out near the timeline. Pass over on the right side is into the game now is Arlinghouse. Down inside. They fan it out to Whimsy. Left baseline. Drives in. Little wraparound pass is not a good one. Intercepted by Whited, but she doesn't have numbers. Hands to Rowe. Rowe dribbles left. Hands it off. Gets it back on the left wing. Hunt out on her. Long pass into the right corner. Driving in is Whited. Her little short jumper is no good, but the rebound by Jackson. Out to Rowe for a three. Good. Trinity Rowe ready to fire, and the lead 6-4. First points of the game for Rowe. First lead for Pikeville. Here's Whimsy on the offensive end. This time Scarborough is guarding her. Rowe ends up matched up against Carter. Carter trying to dribble against her. Goes down inside, gets away from her. Missed the shot. Rebound is lost out of bounds, and it'll be Pikeville's ball.
They say Hunt got a hand on the basketball, knocked it out of bounds, and We'll give it to Pikeville.
Coming in for Holy Cross is Demaya Williams, the 5'10 freshman. Scarborough with the ball, gives off to Rowe. Jackson out on the three-point line. Doesn't really want it out there. Cross-court pass. Scarberry. Rowe open on the left side, but Tice couldn't get the ball to her. They had her triple team, and then as they battle for the loose ball, we get a whistle and a foul that's going to go against Jackson. Leanne Jackson gets her first foul. First foul against Pikeville here in the game.
About halfway through here in the first quarter, and nobody really gaining a foothold as far as being able to take control of the ball game.
Whimsy will walk the ball down across the timeline. Kicks it off to Arlinghouse on the right side. Carter. Now Williams down the lane. Put it up too hard. Came off the glass to Scarberry. She races down the left side. Gets in the corner to Whited. Couldn't get the shot away. Back out to Scarberry. Now Rowe takes it. Rowe directing traffic as they come at her with a double team. Now Whited on the left wing. Tries to drive around Hill. Dumps it down low.
Oh, my.
Rowe trying a reverse layup. Gets fouled.
Let's see if who they're going to call it down on Whimsy. She just reached up and took both hands and pushed the defender, or pushed the offensive player out of the way who set the screen.
Whimsy is going to leave the lineup and be replaced in there by Almani Nelson. First foul on Whimsy, second team foul on Holy Cross. Entry pass, got to make it. Down low, and Scarberry puts it up no good, but gets fouled. And will shoot a couple of shots. The personal is going to be Williams. Williams gets her first foul. That's three fouls. 3:22 left here in the opening quarter. 3 fouls on Holy Cross. Free throw is missed.
At Thornsbury averaging 12.6 points per game throughout the tournament. Her biggest output was yesterday when she had 18.
Free throw is no good again, and the rebound by Holy Cross. Here's Hill taking it right down the middle, goes all the way in, flips it up off the glass. Oh, she's so good at that. About 8 feet away. Not the perfect angle, I don't think, but Hill can make them from there and ties the game at 6 apiece. First time we've been tied in the game. Here is Scarberry on the left wing. They really extend that zone, don't they? I mean, they are out near the hash marks, out near the center circle in this 1-2-2 point drop with Carter on the point. Beautiful feed inside from Rowe. Jackson lays it up and in. That's what you heard about in the pregame. Coach talking about what Rowe does. Driving in, Carter on the other side gets all the way to the rim and lays it in. Carter picking up her first points, and on the other end there is a three by Whited that is good. And it's 11-8, the lead. Holy Cross with Carter driving in again. She says, that was fun. And she does it again and puts it in over Jackson. Carter challenging bigger players. And it is 11-10. Whited on the left wing. Bounces it off to Rowe near the lane. Backs up, fires over Hill, and knocks down a jumper from 17. Rowe with 5. 13-10, the lead for Pikeville. Down is Williams. Shoots up over Jackson. Lays it in off the glass. Williams gets her first 2. 13-12, and we got a timeout on the floor. 1:29 left in the opening quarter of play. Pikeville with the lead, 13-12 on Holy Cross. We'll be back in a half minute.
Clark's Pump and Shop now has Arco, a new brand of gasoline. Look for Arco gasoline and our brand new state-of-the-art pumps at several locations. Clark's Pump and Shop still offers the same clean stores and the same fast, friendly service you've always received. You may have noticed a new facelift at some of Clark's Pump and Shop locations, and we invite you to stop in and see for yourself. To learn more, visit us online at myclarkspns.com. Clark's Pump and Shop, where you can return, refresh, and refuel.
Minute 29 left to play here in this opening quarter. I have a tendency to call Julia Hill, folks. Please forgive me if I do that. You get older and you transfer names in your mind, I guess. I don't know.
Hey, you remember things from the past. That's what it is. And you had a relationship, a friend, who was Julia Hill.
Yeah. Great flow to this game.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, the start of this game is really fun game to watch. In for Pikeville now is Kylie Alvin, little guard. And here's Rowe driving in. Left side, Jackson, her shot that was a foul. They didn't call that foul on Hunt. Wow. Shot was missed badly coming down. Hunt gets it inside, flips it up and in. Her third basket. And back to the lead goes Holy Cross. Scarberry down to Jackson. Outside Whited. Rowe back to Scarberry. Misses the three. Rebound. Claimed by Nelson. To Whimsy, who's back in the game. Now back to Nelson, right side, drives into the lane. Left side, the three is put up no good by Hayes. And with the rebound is little Kylie Alvin, tracked it down in the corner. And here, splitting the defense, comes Trinity Rowe, and she is going to be fouled. And that will be on Arlinghouse. Her first. Team foul number 4 against Holy Cross with only 31 seconds to go now in the first quarter, so that'll be a common foul. Jackson's going to get a break for Pikeville right now. Tice comes back into the game. Here's Whited. Gets it in the middle of Scarberry. Now Rowe fires a three right wing. No good. Roll over the rim. Rebound. Tice comes back and gets it. Rowe, Whited. Left corner. Alvin, three good. Kylie Alvin puts Pikeville back into the lead. Third lead change we've had, 16-14. 6 seconds to go. Nelson in trouble, double team. Scarberry takes it away at the buzzer. Fires from midcourt, and she made it, and I really thought it should have been good, but you don't think so, Philip?
I heard the buzzer go off before it left her hand.
Wow.
And she let it go right in front of us.
Yeah, that's I'm gonna measure that, at about 41 feet.
Yes.
The basket, and it went in, but it doesn't count. Hey, 16-14. Pikeville has the lead by 2, and we'll be back with second quarter action in 1 minute on the All-A Classic Radio Network.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has a new, better flavor. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Clark's Pump and Shop now has Arco, a new brand of gasoline. Look for Arco gasoline and our brand new state-of-the-art pumps at several locations. Clark's Pump and Shop still offers the same clean stores and the same fast, friendly service you've always received. You may have noticed a new facelift at some of Clark's Pump and Shop locations, and we invite you to stop in and see for yourself. To learn more, visit us online at myclarkspns.com. Clark's Pump and Shop, where you can return, refresh, and refuel.
Pikeville a 2-point lead in the ball as we begin the second quarter. Pass goes down inside to Thornsberry, and we get a tie-up, and the possession arrow now will give it over to Holy Cross. You can tell Holy Cross really tried to ramp the defense up there.
Oh, they have. They have really stepped up their effort, and I'm sure Coach Arlinghouse said, look, you all ain't getting after it on defense. Let's go.
Hunt brings it across the timeline, goes all the way down against Tice, backs her down, goes up off the glass, left this one a little short. Rebound, though, is taken, put up no good. And on the follow shot, finally Pikeville comes out there with it. Whited runs it down, dumps it off to Tice, dribbles under the basket, didn't have a shot, goes back outside. Now, Tice gets it back, a three left corner is no good, and the rebound. Grabbed up by Aaliyah Hayes. And then the ball goes out of bounds. It was touched last by Pikeville. It'll be played by Holy Cross.
You know, that's really the thing about this Pikeville team is just about everybody on the floor can shoot the three. They all can pass the ball well. That makes them dangerous.
Here's Whimsy going inside. Kicks it back outside to Hunt. Hunt's going to try a three-point shot. Good. Oh, my. Nobody's going to stop that one. 17-16. The lead goes back to Holy Cross. Here's Whited, left side, firing a three that's no good. An air ball. On the rebound, we get a tie-up. Or maybe a foul.
Yep, they're going to call a foul on Alvin.
Kylie Alvin gets her first personal foul. Second foul of the first half, but first of this second quarter on Pikeville. And Holy Cross will play it. They lead it by one, 17-16. Long pass comes down to Hill. Hill will drive in. She will challenge. She will kick it right corner to Carter, who didn't have a shot, covered up by Whited. Back outside they come to Whimsy. Whimsy with a big height advantage on her defender, but gives it up to Hayes. Hayes is going to drive in and goes under and missed the driving layup. Good defense by Trinity Rowe, who also comes off with a rebound. Dribbles it across the timeline. Whips the pass down to Whited. What a pass, but there's Julia Hunt coming over and blocking the shot out of bounds. Pikeville will play it.
That's at least the second big block that Hunt's had down low. Not counting how many shots she has altered.
Whitehead is going to get a breather now. Pikeville also gets into the game for the first time. Shyla Kidd, a 5'6" sophomore. Here is Tice, Kidd, Alvin, left corner. Driving through is Rowe. Rowe didn't have a pass, almost lost it, but recovered. Now, they'll set it back out front. In the middle, Tice. Tice sends it over to Alvin down the right side. Thornsberry, a three, good. Wow, what ball movement we saw that time from the Lady Panthers, who lead 19-16. Fifth time the lead has changed hands here in the first half. 5:45 to go. Carter, little player dribbling the ball, goes inside to Hunt, who I thought maybe walked or backpedaling, but almost lose her ball, and then we do get a jump ball that we give it to Pikeville.
And then somebody throws up a shot after the play's over, and we've got a wedgie.
What about that? And unlike in boys basketball, where some guy just is happy to go out there, now Julia Hunt says, okay, let me just go down and get it. She touched it.
She moved it.
She moved it, but it didn't come down, so they get a basketball. Now the official looks really bad. He said, that's one try. That's two. That's three. That's four.
And
it rolled in.
There we go.
So Pikeville will have the ball. And a 2-point lead for the Lady Panthers. And a little early pressure coming, but Rowe will get the ball inbounds and then look to get it back. And they get it to her. And once you get it into her hands, you probably just go back and play defense. Rowe dribbling behind a screen by Tice. Keeps the dribble, goes in, challenges Hunt. Hunt blocks her shot out of bounds. One thing about Rowe, I should ask her. She gives the impression of being ambidextrous to me.
Well,
with her left hand, she throws a hard left-handed pass. She shoots sometimes. She'll flip up little left-handed shots. Scarberry, a three left wing, does not go long, deep rebound. A lot of collisions in there. Players hitting the deck. Rebound picked up finally by Whimsy. Holy Cross has it. Whimsy running down. Backs away on the dribble. Rowe. Defending her, Whimsy drives. Kicks it to Demaya Williams. Right corner, Arlinghouse, who's in the game. That's the coach's daughter. Now Whimsy. Hunt at a high post. Carter on the left wing, drives into the lane, flips her shot up and in. Hey, Carter's third field goal. How did she do it?
She is not afraid to go inside, that's for sure.
Tied at 19. Third time we've been tied, and 4.5 to play here in the opening quarter. There is a 17-footer good. Tice knocking down the jump shot.
Just a really good offensive execution there out of the pressure from Holy Cross.
21-19. Pikeville the lead. 4:10 to go in the half. Demaya Williams floats it low inside. And then the ball is thrown into backcourt. That'll be an over and back. Hunt down on the baseline was trying to get it back out to Williams, who got caught up in traffic and couldn't get to the ball.
You were talking about Trinity Rowe. She hit a shot from beyond midcourt yesterday to end the half, and it was a one-hand throw that was left-handed. And she hit nothing but net with it. Well, somebody asked her earlier today before the game and said, you shot that left-handed. She said, yeah, I write with my left hand. I do everything else with my right hand.
How about that? Here she's got it right now. Pikeville trying to add to a 21-19 lead. Thornsbury goes down the left side of the lane trying to get up a shot. Is going to be fouled. And that personal will be against Aaliyah Hayes. That's the first foul. Only one foul each way in this second quarter, just over the midway mark. Scarberry is going to go to the line.
Thornsbury trying to recover a little bit. She seems a little shaken up, and the official checks on her. She's no, I'm good to go. Come on, let's go. Give me the ball.
Thornsbury's free throw is no good. She's missed 3 in a row, and she can't believe it. Walks back away. She's kind of limping a little bit with the left leg.
May have knocked knees down there with Holy Cross's Hayes.
Finally drops in that free throw, and she's got 4 points. And it is 22-19. Pikeville with the lead. Whimsy. Down across the timeline. Working against Alvin. There's the throwaway. Driving down, Thornsbury goes under, flips it up with the left hand, and it bounced off. There's that small ball. Sometimes it catches a little bit of rim, and it just won't go in the basket. Covington Holy Cross back the other way. Hand off to Whimsy, who spins, weaves, goes up, and gets fouled.
A little bit of reach-in foul there as Thornsbury is the guilty party.
Kyra Thornsbury gets her first foul, and Whimsy is going to shoot a couple of shots. Whimsy has not scored in the game. Has 2 shots coming, can make it a 1-point game, but misses the first. Whimsy, free throw good. Thornsbury has come out of the game now, by the way. She's shaken up a little bit. Goes down to the end of the bench, and she's going to take that ankle up. And replaced in the lineup by Kidd, who has it right now. Hands it off to Rowe. Rowe against Carter. Rowe can't get a shot away. Gives to Whited. Michael's got to be patient, but to be patient, you got to handle the ball and be quick and avoid turnovers. Here's Whited driving in. Cross-court pass, but it goes back out. Taking the ball and backing away is Rowe. Under a 5-second count. Gets double teamed. Gets away from it, but always keeps the dribble. Now sends it down to Bishop, who turns away from the defender up on the baseline. Missed the shot. Jackson the rebound. Out to Whited. Her 2 is good. They're right on the line. White is knocking down her second field goal, and it's 24-20 the lead for Pikeville with 2:20 to play in the half. Evangel and Newport will meet after this for the Boys All-A Championship here in 2024. There's a 3-point shot. Good. They just did not really honor her, and Aaliyah Hayes finally said, I'm going to shoot this ball, and knocks down the shot. And there is Hunt blocking the shot by Kidd, and then comes up with the ball. Whimsy takes it. Whimsy runs down, goes down through the lane. Little flip shot is no good, but Hunt gets the rebound, then she misses it. Here is Whited running out. Carter chasing her, and Whited goes under, missed the shot. Rebound. Kidd had it. Bishop had it. loose on the floor. And what do we got?
We're going to have a held basketball.
Timeout called by Pikeville. One official is signaling. I think the officials are a little confused here. No, it's going to be Holy Cross's ball. We're going to get a substitution for Pikeville as Kidd comes out of the game. So here we go. That was well, you kind of had to be here. I could describe that to you, but I would need charts, graphs, and we don't have that to work with, so we'll just say Holy Cross has the ball. How about that? Here, right side. Foul is going to be on Tice. Her first foul. Leah Hayes wanted to make a move to the basket, and now taped up and back into the game comes Thornsberry. Pass into Hunt, who has to track it down out near the timeline. Working against Jackson, leaves it off to Whimsy. They kind of like Whimsy. Whimsy has size, and she threw a bad pass there, a little lazy pass, and stepping out was Thornsberry to knock it away, and then we get a foul called against Holy Cross.
That's two really, really good defensive plays that Thornsberry's made. They were trying to kick it earlier into Hunt in the paint, Holy Cross was, and Thornsberry was able to step right in and intercept the pass.
We got a minute to play here in the opening half. Pikeville with the lead, 24-23. Whited dribbling around the right side against Arlinghouse. Backs away on the dribble. Arlinghouse playing her tough. Whited dribbles in and gives now to Thornsberry, who being defended by Whimsy. Thornsberry looks for help. Want to give it to Rowe, but couldn't get it to her. Now she does on the left wing. Rowe dribbles in, puts up a jump shot, good. Rowe with her third field goal. She has 7 points, and the lead is 26-23. 25 seconds to go in the half. Carter dribbling with it for Holy Cross. There's Hunt. Made a bad pass, but Whimsy gets it. Goes for the bucket, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Jackson. Heads out there with it. Gets it to Rowe. 8 seconds to go. Down the lane. Out to Thornberry, who missed a three. Gets her own rebound. And now at the buzzer, a three is put up just off the mark by Alvin, who had to fire that one up in a hurry. And the opening half has come to a conclusion. At the end of the first half of play, the Pikeville Lady Panthers have the advantage. They lead 26-23 over the Indians of Holy Cross, and we'll be back with halftime scoring and comments after we step out 2 minutes on the All-A Classics Radio Network.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has a new, better flavor. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
For baseline-to-baseline coverage of University of Kentucky basketball, turn to KentuckyToday.com. Our award-winning and experienced writers provide insight with previews, features, game stories, and commentary before and after every game. And our photographers put you right in the action. We have you covered, Big Blue Nation. KentuckyToday.com is also your 24/7 source for the latest news from around Kentucky and the world. Sign up for our free morning briefing by logging in to KentuckyToday.com and see what's in it for you.
Why is Morehead State a top 25 university in the South? MSU offers great college classes, flexible schedules, safe campus, and quality, affordable education in a student-focused learning environment. MSU students excel in small classes taught by dedicated faculty and staff committed to success and placing you on a career path. Soar higher at Morehead State University. Visit our website at moreheadstate.edu.
Clark's Pump and Shop now has Arco, a new brand of gasoline. Look for Arco gasoline and our brand new state-of-the-art pumps at several locations. Clark's Pump and Shop still offers the same clean stores and the same fast, friendly service you've always received. You may have noticed a new facelift at some of Clark's Pump and Shop locations, and we invite you to stop in and see for yourself. To learn more, visit us online at myclarkspns.com. Clark's Pump and Shop, where you can return, refresh, and refuel.
Back here at the Corbin Arena, after one half of play, it is Newport and Pikeville squaring off in a good old good one as Pikeville leads it 26-23 here at the break. We started out, Newport was able to score early and quick as they scored 4 straight points, but Pikeville decided to, hey, let's get back in this thing. They went on a 7-2 run to take the lead at 8-6. The teams traded baskets for just a little bit, and we ended the first quarter with Pikeville with a 16-14 lead. Now, second quarter action was all yo-yo, all back and forth. Newport connected on a 3 to begin the quarter to cut the lead back down to, or actually to take the lead at 17-16. Then the two teams were knotted up at 4:38 after a 3 and a 2 by Newport, or by Pikeville and then Newport. Some free throws the rest of the way and a couple of 2-point buckets. And that gives us our halftime score at 26-23. Holy Cross's largest lead was at 4-0. Meanwhile, Pikeville's largest lead at 24-20. They led multiple times by 3. And the first half saw 5 lead changes and 3 ties. We were tied at 6, 8, and 19. Stay tuned. Dan Manley will come back and give you the individual scoring. That's coming your way in 2 minutes here on the All-A Classic Radio Network.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has a new, better flavor. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
For baseline-to-baseline coverage of University of Kentucky basketball, turn to KentuckyToday.com. Our award-winning and experienced writers provide insight with previews, features, game stories, and commentary before and after every game. And our photographers put you right in the action. We have you covered, Big Blue Nation. KentuckyToday.com is also your 24/7 source for the latest news from around Kentucky and the world. Sign up for our free morning briefing by logging in to KentuckyToday.com and see what's in it for you.
Why is Morehead State a top 25 university in the South? MSU offers great college classes, flexible schedules, safe campus, and quality, affordable education in a student-focused learning environment. MSU students excel in small classes taught by dedicated faculty and staff committed to success and placing you on a career path. Soar higher at Morehead State University. Visit our website at moreheadstate.edu.
Clark's Pump and Shop now has Arco, a new brand of gasoline. Look for Arco gasoline and our brand new state-of-the-art pumps at several locations. Clark's Pump and Shop still offers the same clean stores and the same fast, friendly service you've always received. You may have noticed a new facelift at some of Clark's Pump and Shop locations, and we invite you to stop in and see for yourself. To learn more, visit us online at myclarkspns.com. Clark's Pump and Shop, where you can return, refresh, and refuel.
It's halftime of this girls' All-A championship game, and the lead belongs to the Pikeville Lady Panthers, 26-23. Very, very well played game, I thought. I mean, we had some unusual plays. The one I said, hey, you had to be here. I can't describe that to you, what exactly happened. But we've had some of those. The teams are playing aggressive defense. Holy Cross is extremely aggressive on the defensive end, and you love the way Pikeville has handled it. You got to really move without the ball, and you got to have a player like Trinity Rowe handling the ball much of the time, who can move, distribute, and also finish a lot, and gets their shot off very quickly. And you know, a lot of times you'll see players who, they're getting a shot off, but that's all they're doing. They're just kind of throwing it at the basket. It's a wish. And Rowe has that ability to stop on a dime and actually put up a really well-planned shot. She isolates on the goal very well quickly. Individual scoring here in the first half for the Pikeville Lady Panthers. They are led by Rowe, who has 7 points. She hit a 3. I know she had 3 assists at least in the first half as well. After her 7, 5 apiece for Kristen Whited, a 3 and a 2, and Leanne Jackson, pair of field goals and 1 of 2 from the line. 4 points for Kyra Thornsberry on a 3-point field goal. Was only 1 of 4 from the stripe. 3 points for Kylie Alvin on a 3-point field goal, and Riley Tice had 2 points as Shyla Kidd played but did not score. 7 for Rowe, 5 apiece for Whited and Jackson. 4 for Thornsberry, 3 for Alvin, 2 for Tice. Their total of 26. Over the other side, Julia Hunt has 9 points here at halftime. 3 2-point field goals in the first quarter, hit a 3 in the second quarter to get those 9. Anaya Carter, 6 points, and the little guard, who they listed 5'3", and that may be stretching it. She went down on the inside to get points. She had 3 goals, field goals from underneath in that half for her 6. 5 for Aaliyah Hayes on a 2 and a 3. 2 points for Demaya Williams, and 1 point for Maya Whimsy, with Alyssa Arlinghouse and Amani Nelson. They played but didn't score in the first half of action. We'll come back. Second half will be ready to get underway in 1 minute on the All-A Classic Radio Network.
Why is Morehead State a top 25 university in the South? MSU offers great college classes, flexible schedules, safe campus, and quality, affordable education in a student-focused learning environment. MSU students excel in small classes taught by dedicated faculty and staff committed to success and placing you on a career path. Soar higher at Morehead State University. Visit our website at moreheadstate.edu.
For baseline-to-baseline coverage of University of Kentucky basketball, turn to KentuckyToday.com. Our award-winning and experienced writers provide insight with previews, features, game stories, and commentary before and after every game. And our photographers put you right in the action. We have you covered, Big Blue Nation. KentuckyToday.com is also your 24/7 source for the latest news from around Kentucky and the world. Sign up for our free morning briefing by logging in to KentuckyToday.com and see what's in it for you.
16 minutes of basketball left, and maybe after 16 minutes, we'll crown an All-A Classic girls basketball champion. Who knows? We may get some free basketball today.
Hey, may get a bonus. Who knows? These teams are playing very even here, with Pikeville leading by 3 here at halftime. Philip, you like statistics. I'm a statistic person. I wish I had time. I'd love to know the shooting percentage differential from what I call the open end of Corbin Arena versus the closed end. How teams have done. Have teams shot better on one end than the other? I can't tell you that, but I would think that Holy Cross is going to shoot the ball better this second half. We'll see. Pikeville has it right now. Here is Whited. Tice puts up a 17-foot jumper that sails out of bounds.
Put up a 17-footer that went about 18 feet over the rim.
So Holy Cross gets it. Chance that they can tie the game up with a 3-point shot. Man-to-man defense for Pikeville. Jackson having to defend Julia Hunt, who sends it right side. A 3-point shot is put up and no good, but we got a jump ball on the rebound. Whited. It's tied up by Whimsy and Carter. It'll be the possession arrow going to Holy Cross. Whimsy to inbound it. She looks. gets it into Hayes. Hayes dribbles right across the key, and now Nelson turns. Looks like she walked, but we didn't get the call. Rebound goes out of bounds, and they're going to turn around and give it to Pikeville. I think that was
a pure red.
I think that was a referee correction right there.
Yes.
One official missed a walk. The other official came in and gave it to the wrong team.
Yeah.
Which ends up being the right team because Pikeville should have the ball. Here, Rowe, Tice, 17-footer. This one is off the back of the iron, rebounded by Hunt, who went high to get it. And as they go for the rebound, we get a whistle and a foul.
A lot of contact down low. I don't know.
It's going to go against Jackson of Pikeville. Her second. First foul this second half, and we played 1 minute of the second half with nobody getting any points on the board. And Whimsy dribbling down. They're going to meet her with a double team at midcourt. Feeds it. Hayes drives in, goes under, lays it up and in on the left with the left hand. Amani Nelson. Nelson makes it a 1-point game. 26-25. There's a shot put up no good from the outside by Pikeville, and the rebound comes. Whimsy has it. Whimsy's going to run it right down the right side. Hands it back, and there is a three that is good by Nelson. Nelson did not score in the first half. Somebody said we got to get her the ball in the second half, and she just gave her team a 28-26 lead. And that's the sixth lead change we've had in this game. Whited for Pikeville goes up from 14 feet, knocks down a jumper. I thought she got fouled after the shot, too. She has 7, and we are tied at 28. Fourth time we've been tied in the game, and Holy Cross has it. So teams are on their game, I think, here in this second half. Let's see how we go. Driving, going for the basket, and all the way in and laying it up and in is Hayes, who now has 7. 30-28, Holy Cross. Rowe, dribbling down, is going to be fouled by Carter. Carter gets her first foul. Thornsberry sends it into Rowe in backcourt. Works against Carter. Out in the center circle. Feeds it right side to Whited. Now top of the key. Tice. Rowe whips it into Jackson, who turns and lays it in. Well, there's that quick delivery with that left hand that we have seen. And Jackson has 7 points, and we are tied at 30. Inside it goes to Hunt. Try to dump a little pass off there. It's tipped, but Holy Cross has it. Carter drives in. Doesn't have anything, so backs away on the dribble. Carter's a junior, but she could play on a lot of 8th grade teams. Nobody would question her age, but she is a good player. Now she loses it, driving in there. Whitehead. Bounce pass ahead to Tice. Feeds it back to Whitehead. Feeds it off to Rowe, who lays it in.
Nice interior passing.
Wow.
They were all right there in the lane together.
Rowe generally is getting those passes, or is giving those passes out. That time she got one. Rowe now with 9 points. Holy Cross down by 2, trying to tie it up. Whimsy into Hunt, ball knocked away. Tice comes up with it. Tice threw a bad pass. Whimsy took it away. Feeds it under to Hunt, who lays it in. Timeout on the floor. We are tied at 32 apiece, and we'll be back after we take this 30-second timeout on the All-A Classic Radio Network.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has a new, better flavor. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test, starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
4:27 left to play, third period. We're knotted up at 32. As we come back to play, Pikeville will have the basketball, and Christy Orm took that timeout after her team made a careless turnover. And taking a look at the defense, they'll match up man-to-man all over the place.
So Pikeville trying to regain the lead, tied at 32. We've had 6 ties, 7 lead changes, and that's with a score of 32-32. This has been a battle back and forth. And driving in his row, feeds it to Whited. Her 3 is good. There's another assist by Trinity Rowe. 35-32, Pikeville goes back to the advantage. Whimsy dribbles right across the key, gives to Carter, puts it on the deck, drives in, challenges Jackson, missed it, but a foul is called.
Couple defenders in the area.
Jackson is going to get her 3rd foul. And it comes with 3:57 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Carter at the line, free throw up and good. Carter with 7 points now. Jackson's going to come out. Tice is back in. As into the game is Kylie Alvin. Second free throw is missed. 35-33 our score. Pikeville has the ball. Thornsberry gives over to Bishop. A long 3. No good. Hit the front of the rim. Rebound taken by Hunt. Outlet pass to Carter. Doesn't really have anything in transition. Slows it down. Keeps the dribble. Out near the right hash mark. Now she's going to back away. Over to Whimsy it goes. Whimsy. Hunt at a high post. Handed it off to Whimsy, but almost lost it. Picks it up. Here's Hunt with the ball. Whimsy. Hunt takes it, goes down the right side, flips it off the glass, doesn't go. Rebound, little Bishop went in there and got it. Floats it ahead to Rowe. Rowe gets it down to Tice underneath the basket and tried to fire it in the left corner, hoping to get Whited an open 3, but the ball deflected out of bounds by Demaya Williams, who's in the game right now. Back in for Holy Cross. Whimsy gets a breather as Leah Hayes comes back in for her. Arlinghouse in the game now. Entry pass. Thornsberry. Deep in the right corner. Hands it off to Rowe, who moves into the right corner, but now she backs up and fires a 3. Good. Trinity Rowe with a dozen points.
She has no fear stepping back and taking that 3.
38-33. It's the biggest lead of the game right now for either team. 5-point advantage. Lady Panthers. And trying to answer with a 3 and missing that shot is Hayes. Back the other way comes Pikeville. Whitehead dribbles through traffic, gets it to Rowe. Rowe makes a move, and open 16-footer is good. Rowe with 5 quick points, and it is 40-33. So Pikeville on a little run. Christy Oram up, challenging her team defensively. Williams moves in on the right baseline. Little flip jump shot is good. Demaya Williams' second field goal finds the crowd momentarily. 40-35. Right corner, Whitehead for 3. Whitehead missed it. Rebound is tipped. Tice gets it. Sends it out to Rowe. Rowe goes under the basket. Up and in with the left hand. Trinity Rowe, 7 points in a row for her team. 7 of 9 have scored in the game, and it's 42-35. Back to a 7-point advantage for the Lady Panthers. Here's Demaya Williams. Over to Carter. Had an open 3, passed it up. Keeps the dribble. Now sends it over to Williams, right corner. Drives along the baseline, and she stepped out of bounds. We might get a foul call.
Nope, we're going to have a foul called on Trinity Rowe.
Rowe gets her first personal foul. So Holy Cross will play it underneath their own basket with 1:24 to play here in this third period. Holy Cross looking for points here. It comes into Hunt. Right, tips it back to Whimsy, who missed a little short shot inside, and the rebound is lost out of bounds, and it'll go to Pikeville.
That's a nice little play. You bring it straight in to Hunt, little volleyball tip back down to the baseline to Whimsy, and she couldn't convert.
Whitehead gives to Rowe on the right wing. Rowe's really feeling it, but I bet she doesn't take a shot here. Threw it away. Threw it a little bit too high for Tice, who was down on the right baseline. And the ball goes over to Holy Cross.
And she looks at Tice and says, I'm sorry, that's on me. That's on me.
Whimsy gives around to Nelson. And driving in and putting a shot up, and it spins out. But Nelson is fouled. And that personal will be on Whited, I believe.
Yes.
We don't have anybody in foul trouble, really. Well, Jackson. Jackson has 3, and she is on the bench for Pikeville right now. 52 seconds to play. Third quarter, a 7-point Pikeville lead, and Amani Nelson at the free throw line. Puts the shot up, and it bounced off. Had a lot of metal on it. Thought it was going to bounce in, but it didn't. Shot is good. 6 points for her. 42-36. A 3 by Whited is no good. Fired a little bit quick, I thought. Rebound taken by Holy Cross. Might have even liked to have seen Pikeville go for 1 there, but here racing all the way down, Whimsy goes and lays it in. First field goal of the game. 42-38. Here's Rowe with 24 seconds to go. Just avoiding the 5-second count right now with Carter. Has to give it up. Gets it right back. Clock at 12. She can start in right now. 7, 6, 5. Makes a move left side. Goes to Tice, a wide open free throw line jumper that doesn't go down. Rebound Holy Cross, and the quarter is over. After 3 quarters of play in this All-A championship game, it is 42-38. The lead to the Lady Panthers of Pikeville over Holy Cross, and we'll be back for fourth quarter action in just 1 minute.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has a new, better flavor. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Clark's Pump and Shop now has Arco, a new brand of gasoline. Look for Arco gasoline and our brand new state-of-the-art pumps at several locations. Clark's Pump and Shop still offers the same clean stores and the same fast, friendly service you've always received. You may have noticed a new facelift at some of Clark's Pump and Shop locations, and we invite you to stop in and see for yourself. To learn more, visit us online at myclarkspns.com. Clark's Pump and Shop, where you can return, refresh, and refuel.
8 minutes of basketball left, 42-38. Pikeville on top. And we'll have the basketball to begin the fourth frame. Here to tell you about it, Dan Manley.
Pikeville has the ball as we start this fourth quarter. 4-point lead they have. Here's Rowe, gives it up. Thornsberry hands to Whited beyond the top of the key. Rowe coming to get the ball. Rowe dribbles down and then throws a bad pass. She really got caught in a double team. Racing the other way goes Hayes, goes under, missed the shot, no foul call. And then we get a whistle and a foul on the rebound. And Tice will be called for the personal foul. First foul this fourth quarter, only 23 seconds in. And now Jackson's going to come in for Tice. Entry pass. Comes deep to Nelson. Inside to Hunt. Misses a little left-hand shot off the glass. And then, oh boy, I think the official, I don't know, maybe Jackson was already on the floor.
Yeah, I think she stepped on the baseline.
She saved it off of a Holy Cross player, but Holy Cross is going to get the ball. Whimsy set to inbound. Gives it into Williams. Williams to Hunt. Hunt, shot no good, but a foul on Jackson, who stands tall with her hands held up and zip to say, this official, I really didn't do anything there. But Jackson gets her fourth foul, and Julia Hunt rolls in the free throw. 12 points for Julia Hunt. Bonus shot rattles in. So, 2-point game. 42-40. Pikeville the lead and the ball. Whited bounces to Jackson. Outside. Here is the little guard, Kylie Alvin, who missed a three. The rebound goes out of bounds. And it'll be played by Pikeville.
We've got a foul down there.
We do have a foul. It's going to go against Amani Nelson. First foul of this final quarter against Holy Cross. Pikeville has it. We've got 7:05 to play. 42-40. Lady Panthers of Pikeville lead. Rowe, right wing, dribbles back left, gets to the top of the key. Now sends it in the left corner to Whited. And she'll leave it off to Scarberry out front. Or could be Thornsberry, too. Thornsberry has it. Here's Rowe with it. Rowe dribbles behind a screen by Jackson. Can't get a shot away. And there is Thornsberry, a three. Good.
Wow.
Ira Thornsberry.
And that was deep, too.
And it is 45-40. 5-point Pikeville lead. Demaya Williams waiting to check in at the next break for Holy Cross. A three, left side is good by Aaliyah Hayes, who has 10 points. And we had a timeout taken by Holy Cross with 6:12 left to play in the game. It is 45-43 Pikeville when we come back in 1 minute.
Why is Morehead State a top 25 university in the South? MSU offers great college classes, flexible schedules, safe campus, and quality, affordable education in a student-focused learning environment. MSU students excel in small classes taught by dedicated faculty and staff committed to success and placing you on a career path. Soar higher at Morehead State University. Visit our website at moreheadstate.edu.
For baseline-to-baseline coverage of University of Kentucky basketball, turn to KentuckyToday.com. Our award-winning and experienced writers provide insight with previews, features, game stories, and commentary before and after every game. And our photographers put you right in the action. We have you covered, Big Blue Nation. KentuckyToday.com is also your 24/7 source for the latest news from around Kentucky and the world. Sign up for our free morning briefing by logging in to KentuckyToday.com and see what's in it for you.
Team straight a pair of threes as Pikeville still leads 45-43, but Holy Cross definitely not going away. They're going to fight tooth and nail to the bitter end.
Jackson on the bench right now for Pikeville with those 4 fouls, so they're a very small lineup in there. Down the left corner is Whited. Bounced it back out and threw it away. Going into backcourt. Going back there and picking it up was Thornsberry, but knew it would be over and back, but just didn't want Holy Cross to get it and maybe drive for a layup. But the turnover gives Holy Cross a chance to tie the game with just under 6 to play, or take the lead with a 3-point shot. Here is Williams. Hunt at a high post, takes it, holds the ball, now puts it on the deck, goes between a pair of players and forces a shot in. I don't know how it got in. And we get a foul.
Thornsberry will pick up the personal. Missed a free throw.
So and coming down the floor, oh goodness, Whimsy ended up on top of the press table down the way. We're tied at 45, so Hunt had a chance to put her team into the lead. Didn't happen. Tied at 45. Rowe, double team, threw it away. Got double teamed out there, and here is Williams driving down, stops, and she walks. Coach Arlinghouse up saying, hey, didn't she get pushed? The rule was that she got she traveled first, was what the official is saying, and now Williams is down. You know, she has been injured. So the coach is out, the trainer is out, and one of her teammates, Whimsy, is with her as she sits and they work with her. We're going to step out. We'll be back with more from the All-A Classic in 1 minute on the All-A Classic Radio Network.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has a new, better flavor. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
For baseline-to-baseline coverage of University of Kentucky basketball, turn to KentuckyToday.com. Our award-winning and experienced writers provide insight with previews, features, game stories, and commentary before and after every game. And our photographers put you right in the action. We have you covered, Big Blue Nation. KentuckyToday.com is also your 24/7 source for the latest news from around Kentucky and the world. Sign up for our free morning briefing by logging in to KentuckyToday.com and see what's in it for you.
Tie score at 45 apiece, and Williams is down the end of the bench. I don't think we'll see her back today. Hope the young lady does not have any kind of serious injury, and now we are going to get a timeout taken by Pikeville. Pikeville with the ball in a tie game with 5:17 to go, and we'll return to the Corbin Arena after we step out 1 minute on the All-A Classic Radio Network.
Why is Morehead State a top 25 university in the South? MSU offers great college classes, flexible schedules, safe campus, and quality, affordable education in a student-focused learning environment. MSU students excel in small classes taught by dedicated faculty and staff committed to success and placing you on a career path. Soar higher at Morehead State University. Visit our website at moreheadstate.edu.
For baseline-to-baseline coverage of University of Kentucky basketball, turn to KentuckyToday.com. Our award-winning and experienced writers provide insight with previews, features, game stories, and commentary before and after every game. And our photographers put you right in the action. We have you covered, Big Blue Nation. KentuckyToday.com is also your 24/7 source for the latest news from around Kentucky and the world. Sign up for our free morning briefing by logging in to KentuckyToday.com and see what's in it for you.
5:17 left to play in the ball game, and we haven't settled anything as we're tied at 45 apiece. And Pikeville will have the basketball when we return to play.
You know, Pikeville, they won yesterday's game by 7 points over Owensboro Catholic. Well, there's a reach-in foul on Whimsy. Whimsy gets her second foul. Fouls now are 3 and 2, 3 on Pikeville, 2 on Holy Cross here in this final quarter with 5:08 to go. Here is Whited. Gives it up at very long range out there to Kidd, and we get a whistle and a foul that's called, and not happy about the foul call was Omani Nelson. She gets her second foul. Wasn't a lot of contact there right in front of us. Each team with 3 fouls now, so Whited dribbling right side, goes in, feeds it off to Kidd. They rotate, and Thornberry going for the basket. And Julia Hunt, we got contact in there. Hunt did a rolling somersault, I'll call that one. And but she gets the foul. Only Hunt's second, but 2 shots are coming. Kyara Thornsberry, and puts the first one in. That's her 8th point of the game. Eases Pikeville back into the lead, 46-45. I was going to say Pikeville has not been involved in close games this season. No, they've been able to win most things. That game yesterday, even though it was 7 points, is a little closer than that. But they've got one that's going to be even closer, I think, here. 47-45. Pikeville the lead with 4:40 to go. Holy Cross, they've been in some close encounters. Here is Whimsy driving in, puts it up and in off the left baseline. Whimsy pretty much just called her own number there. Ties the game at 47. Rowe driving beyond the top of the key, right side. Whitehead takes it, dribbles out, matched up with by Holy Cross, driving in and putting it up off the glass and missing the shot is Thornsberry, rebounded by Whimsy, who goes all the way down, puts it up no good, but a foul on Kidd. Charlotte Kidd gets her first foul of the game, and Whimsy will go to the line for 2 shots. Whimsy with 5 points, 1 of 2 from the line. So Whimsy had 3 points. Last time down, she just called her own number when they scored. This time does it again, and is going to shoot 2 free throws. Rolls the first one in.
We talked about Pikeville not having a difficult game throughout the tournament. They've won by an average margin of 18.3 points a game. And Holy Cross has really cruised.
Oh, yeah, they've been, 30-point winners.
32.3 points per game has been their average margin.
Second free throw is missed. Rebound by Tice. 48-47. The lead for Holy Cross. Here Pikeville with the ball, trying to get the lead back. Rowe drives in left baseline, flipped it in with the left hand again. 49-48.
Ninth lead
change we've had. Whimsy across the timeline with it. 3.5 minutes to go. Hunt stands beyond the top of the key. Gives it over to Carter. Now left side. A 3-point shot is put up, no good. Whitehead with the rebound. Off that miss by Aaliyah Hayes. And then we get a foul that is going to go against Carter. Leah Carter with her second will walk down, and 2 shots are coming for Whitehead, who has 10 points in the game. Pair of threes, pair of twos. 3:16 to go. Can make it a 3-point lead, but misses the first. .316, that's all the time that's remaining here. Shot is good. .50-48. Whimsy has it. Sends it on the right side. Down the right corner, Carter takes it. 1 dribble, gives it up. They go inside. Hunt, triple team, forced his shot up, no good, but draws the foul. That foul
went on Whitehead.
Hunt for 2 shots, puts it in. Another one coming. Going for point number 17 in the contest. Does not get it. So it's a 1-point Pikeville lead, and they have the ball, 50-49. Pressure. Thornsberry got double team, and now Rowe drives the baseline, flips it back up overhead, got caught in no man's land, and on the battle for the rebound, I think we'll get a jump ball.
Yep.
So Holy Cross, trailing 50-49, has the ball. We got 2:40 to play here. You know they're going to look for Hunt first as that first option probably, but they've got plenty of options. Carter dribbles, comes back out. Now there's a 3, top of the key, that is no good. It's put up there by Nelson. Battle for the rebound. Whistle. And we get a foul that's going to go against Holy Cross.
No, they're going to whistle Hunt for the personal.
Hunt has picked up her 3rd personal foul.
I thought they were going to whistle Hayes on that one. There's a lot of bodies there.
It's Tice, who will be at the free throw line to shoot a pair. Has just 2 points in the game, but and she puts it down. Trying to give her team a 3-point lead. As she does. Does it with 2:22 left to play. 52-49 our score. Whimsy. Top of the key. Moore penetrates. Goes for the bucket. Whistle and a foul call. So the foul will send Amani Nelson to the free throw line for 2 shots. Can make it a 1-point game, puts it up and in. Amani is a junior at about 5'9", and she has another free throw coming and makes it. All her points in the second half. 52-51. Here is Rowe. Her pass deflected, picked off. Now there's a scramble for a loose ball, and we get a jump ball call as going in there to try to come up with it for Pikeville was Shyla Kidd. And Montgomery County has it on the alternate possession.
Not a popular call amongst the Holy Cross faithful, but there it goes. 30-second timeout called by Pikeville.
Let's step out. 1:57 to go, folks. 52-51. Pikeville the lead. Back in 30 seconds.
Why is Morehead State a top 25 university in the South? MSU offers great college classes, flexible schedules, safe campus, and quality, affordable education in a student-focused learning environment. MSU students excel in small classes taught by dedicated faculty and staff committed to success and placing you on a career path. Soar higher at Morehead State University. Visit our website at moreheadstate.edu.
1:57 is all that's left in regulation. 52-51. Pikeville on top of Holy Cross. And Dan, if you're Holy Cross here, you got to play defense. But what do you do if you're Pikeville?
Oh, you put it in Rowe's hands as much as you can. And here's Whited with it right now. Kidd deep in the right corner. Comes back out front and got called for a double dribble. They came at her with double team pressure. Rowe was calling for the ball, thought they could pass it to her, and so Holy Cross down by 1. They have it now. Hunt comes out high, takes the pass beyond the top of the key, leaves it off to Carter. Carter will back up on the dribble now, and Whimsy comes after it. Whimsy will drive in. She will move in on Kidd. She will flip it up, no good. And the rebound, Thornsberry had it, lost it out of bounds. It will be Holy Cross's ball. And now, coming back in with those 4 fouls, Leanne Jackson.
She picked up her 4th with 7:27 to play in the fourth quarter.
There's that little tip pass inside this time. Whimsy puts it in. Whimsy with the basket, and it's 43-42. Minute 15 to go. Whited gives to Rowe. Was a bad pass, and Rowe didn't have a dribble, and it's a turnover. I think Orem was trying to get a timeout.
Yeah, she was.
And so with 1:11 to go, Holy Cross gets the ball with a 1-point lead at 53-52. They inbound. Hunt helping out against the full court pressure, hands it back to Whimsy. Dribbles it across the timeline, gives to Hunt. Jackson out on her. Just run a little weave pattern out front. Hunt on the left side. Nelson, the ball's loose on the floor, out of bounds to Pikeville.
It went off of Whimsy's leg and rolls out of bounds with 51.6 to go. Whimsy's a little slow to get up. And she does. I think it's just more winded than anything.
So now Pikeville with 51.6 to play has it, and they're going to take a timeout. They're down by a point, 53-52. And we'll return to Corbin Arena, the All-A Classic Girls Championship, coming up in just 1 minute.
Clark's Pump and Shop now has Arco, a new brand of gasoline. Look for Arco gasoline and our brand new state-of-the-art pumps at several locations. Clark's Pump and Shop still offers the same clean stores and the same fast, friendly service you've always received. You may have noticed a new facelift at some of Clark's Pump and Shop locations, and we invite you to stop in and see for yourself. To learn more, visit us online at myclarkspns.com. Clark's Pump and Shop, where you can return, refresh, and refuel.
For baseline-to-baseline coverage of University of Kentucky basketball, turn to KentuckyToday.com. Our award-winning and experienced writers provide insight with previews, features, game stories, and commentary before and after every game. And our photographers put you right in the action. We have you covered, Big Blue Nation. KentuckyToday.com is also your 24/7 source for the latest news from around Kentucky and the world. Sign up for our free morning briefing by logging in to KentuckyToday.com and see what's in it for you.
Here we go. Trinity Rowe has it, driving up against Carter. They double her across the timeline. Goes down the left side in trouble. And we get a timeout taken by Pikeville. Rowe is in trouble. She got caught on the sideline there and was double-teamed. And good timeout, 42.2 seconds remaining. And this will be another full timeout. Let's step out 30 seconds. And then when we come back, Philip Hayes is going to tell us exactly what will happen in these final 42 seconds. You don't want to miss it. We'll be back in a half minute.
For baseline-to-baseline coverage of University of Kentucky basketball, turn to KentuckyToday.com. Our award-winning and experienced writers provide insight with previews, features, game stories, and commentary before and after every game. And our photographers put you right in the action. We have you covered, Big Blue Nation. KentuckyToday.com is also your 24/7 source for the latest news from around Kentucky and the world. Sign up for our free morning briefing by logging in to KentuckyToday.com and see what's in it for you.
53-52. Holy Cross leads. And I'm going to tell you a story. Buddy of mine was the trainer for Mason County's team, Chris Lofton's junior year, and they were in the state tournament. Kelly Wells said, who are we going to have to throw the ball in? My buddy said, Chris. Said, okay, who's he going to throw it into? Chris. Who's going to take the shot? Chris. Same situation, except I'm looking at Trinity Rowe here.
Trinity Rowe is going to get the inbound pass. She steps into backcourt, sends it to Whited. Down in the right corner. Thornsberry was going to fire three against it blocked, and Whimsy comes up with it. 32 seconds to go. Whimsy across the timeline. They're going to foul. I think they tried to foul, but couldn't. Now Whimsy, they try to grab her. Now the ball is deflected out of bounds by Whited. 22 and a half seconds to go.
They actually grabbed Whimsy's jersey.
Yeah, they were trying to get the foul, and now everybody can talk about it because we're going to get a timeout taken by Holy Cross. They have a 1-point lead with 22 and a half seconds left to play here. This will be another full timeout. And we'll give Philip another shot when we come back in a half minute on the All-A Classic Radio
Why is
Network.
Morehead State a top 25 university in the South? MSU offers great college classes, flexible schedules, safe campus, and quality, affordable education in a student-focused learning environment. MSU students excel in small classes taught by dedicated faculty and staff committed to success and placing you on a career path. Soar higher at Morehead State University. Visit our website at moreheadstate.edu.
Well, with 22.5 left to play, if I'm Pikeville, I try to foul Nelson if she gets a hand on the basketball. And
Whimsy has made Whimsy twice has made one of two. Carter has made one of two. Hunt has made 2 of 2. She has missed trying to complete a 3 and then made 1 of 2. Nelson, you got to foul somebody soon though. Here driving, and we do get the foul. And the only problem is Jackson fouled out.
Yeah.
Hey, you got to go.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, and they fouled Amani Nelson, who has made 3 out of 4. And Nelson will step to the line. If she makes a pair You know, it forces you to shoot the three, and you'd rather not have that. Into the game comes Kylie Alvin, who has a three-pointer in this game. Rowe, of course, has made a couple of threes, and Whited has made a couple of threes, and Thornsberry has made a couple of threes, so the shot is up and good. Nelson did not score in the first half. She's going for her 10th point of this second half. She has really picked up her Holy Cross team. They lead it by 2, and the shot is missed. Rebounded. Feichel, Rowe racing down. Rowe goes in, sends it back to Whited. Thornsberry firing a long three that's off the mark, and the ball goes out of bounds with 5 seconds to go to Holy Cross. But Thornsberry's played so well in this tournament, you hate to see that. And now we're going to get a timeout, I think. And it'll be another full timeout. Only 5 seconds to go. Holy Cross with the ball, a 2-point lead. We're back in 1 minute.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has a new, better flavor. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
Why is Morehead State a top 25 university in the South? MSU offers great college classes, flexible schedules, safe campus, and quality, affordable education in a student-focused learning environment. MSU students excel in small classes taught by dedicated faculty and staff committed to success and placing you on a career path. Soar higher at Morehead State University. Visit our website at moreheadstate.edu.
Pikeville's out of timeouts. 1 left for Holy Cross.
We got a foul immediately. They're going to get it into Hunt, and they push her, and they had to foul her. Wow, 2.5 seconds off the clock. Ooh. They inbounded and pushed her pretty much immediately, but we don't have the ability to go to the video, do we?
Nope.
And Hunt's going to be up there. She has 2 shots. She makes the first one, and if she makes this one, it's over. And Rallarana stayed in. That'll do it. And now we get a timeout taken by Holy Cross. That's just to say we don't want to do anything.
Do not foul. Whatever you do, don't foul.
They don't have any timeouts left, so really, this is a case where you could have your 5 players stand over there by the sideline, just be on the floor.
Yeah,
they even have to be out in place right now if you don't want them to be. I've never seen coaches do that, but, hey, why not?
Put them in a huddle in the corner, farthest away from where the basketball is going to be inbound. As long as they're on the playing surface, that's all they got to do. They got to be on the playing floor. And that's exactly what I would do. They put all 5 of them in the paint.
Pikeville will throw it. They'll throw it to Rowe near midcourt, but yeah, they'll put all 5 players down under the basket. They're going to roll it down, and Rowe will pick it up, and she will fire a 3, and it's good. Wow. Fitting end, I guess, for Trinity Rowe to make that 3, as Holy Cross wins it, 56-55. What a finish. Holy Cross able to come from behind in that second half. And they win their second All-A Girls Championship in a row. And we're going to come back and recap it all for you. We got the trophy presentations to make, and then we got more action. Evangel and Newport are going to play for the Boys Championship coming up. Right now, we'll pause 2 minutes here on the All-A Classic Radio Network.
Pepsi Zero Sugar has a new, better flavor. A Zero Sugar Cola has never tasted this good. But we don't expect you to take our word for it, so we're putting it to the test. Starting with me. My mouth is watering already, so I think we can skip the drum roll and get right to the main event. Cue the fireworks. We have an official best Zero Sugar ever. It's delicious, it's refreshing, and it's so good you'll need to try it for yourself. Trust me. Pepsi Zero Sugar. Zero never tasted so good. That's what I like.
For baseline-to-baseline coverage of University of Kentucky basketball, turn to KentuckyToday.com. Our award-winning and experienced writers provide insight with previews, features, game stories, and commentary before and after every game. And our photographers put you right in the action. We have you covered, Big Blue Nation. KentuckyToday.com is also your 24/7 source for the latest news from around Kentucky and the world. Sign up for our free morning briefing by logging in to KentuckyToday.com and see what's in it for you.
Why is Morehead State a top 25 university in the South? MSU offers great college classes, flexible schedules, safe campus, and quality, affordable education in a student-focused learning environment. MSU students excel in small classes taught by dedicated faculty and staff committed to success and placing you on a career path. Soar higher at Morehead State University. Visit our website at moreheadstate.edu.
Clark's Pump and Shop now has Arco, a new brand of gasoline. Look for Arco gasoline and our brand new state-of-the-art pump at several locations. Clark's Pump and Shop still offers the same clean stores and the same fast, friendly service you've always received. You may have noticed a new facelift at some of Clark's Pump and Shop locations, and we invite you to stop in and see for yourself. To learn more, visit us online at myclarkstns.com. Clark's Pump and Shop, where you can return, refresh, and refuel.
Back here at Corbin Arena, they just Pikeville had already been out to get their runner-up trophy, and now the championship trophy presented to Covington Holy Cross. And they're going to pose for a picture now. They've gone back-to-back, Phillip, and, you know, a terrific team, terrific defense. And let me tell you, coming into this game, you know, I knew Pikeville had a chance to win, but I thought it was not a great chance. And Pikeville's got to be awfully happy with the way they played when they stepped back a couple of days from now and look at this game and competition they were going against. Different, you know, we used to talk about X factors a lot. The X factor in the second half for Holy Cross was Armani Nelson. She scored all 9 of her points in the second half. She hit a 3. I thought she was a big factor. But when you look at the point distribution for Holy Cross, Hunt gets 18, Hayes 10, Nelson 9. They're the forwards. Whimsy 8. Carter 7, they're the guards, and 2 from Demaya Williams off the bench. The distribution is about what you would expect. And on the other side, Trinity Rowe, 21. What a second half she had. And, hey, am I glad she made that last shot? I don't know. You know, everybody is going to think, hey, why did Rowe not take the shot, you know, when they had a chance maybe to win the game at the end? Why was she not the – hey, Scarberry got a good shot. Scarberry's had a great tournament.
Yes.
She finishes with 9 points, 11 for Whited, 7 for Jackson. Jackson being in foul trouble a lot in this game certainly made a difference.
She picked up her third personal foul with just under 4 to play in the third quarter. Another big thing for Holy Cross was free throws down the stretch. They hit 5 of 6 free throws inside of the last 2.5 minutes. And that was a big thing right there. And they actually equaled their largest lead with 2.5 seconds to go at 56-52. Their previous lead was biggest lead was 4-0. We had
Aaliyah Hayes has been named to the all-tournament team from Covington Holy Cross.
We had 10 lead changes and 8 ties through the ball game. That's how close this one was.
Hayes again, 10 points in the game, and Hayes is a senior. Nelson's a junior coming back. Leanne Jackson of Pikeville. Could have been a different story maybe if Jackson had been able to stay out of foul trouble in this contest. Jackson finishing with just 7 points in the game today. Played well throughout. But the all-tournament team members from Holy Cross, I don't know how you pick them. Anaya Carter is out. Anaya's a junior.
From Pikeville, Trinity Rowe.
Trinity Rowe is a no doubter here. What a career this young lady has had for the Lady Panthers. And what a fine representative for Pikeville High School and for the state of Kentucky as she goes down to Southern Miss. Going to be a sports medicine major, I think, at Southern Miss.
From Holy Cross, Maya Whimsy.
Maya Whimsy of Holy Cross.
From Pikeville, Kiara Thornsberry.
Kiara Thornsberry from Pikeville.
She had a really good tournament. She played well and played hard. Averaged about 13 points a game through the tournament coming into this one.
And then they're going to name the all-tournament MVP. And we know who that's going to be.
At this time, Gary Muncie will present the Most Valuable Player Award to Julia Hunt.
Hunt with a big smile on her face as she comes out to receive the MVP award for this tournament. Quite a player, and again, going to play volleyball at the next levels, but she's got a little basketball left in her throughout the rest of this season, and we'll see if Holy Cross can come out of that 9th region. It'll be a challenge, I guarantee you. We talk about the boys' 9th region, the girls' 9th region, just as challenging up there for the young ladies as well. Well, that's going to do it. Covington Holy Cross goes back-to-back, 2023 and 2024. Lexington Christian Academy won 3 in a row back in the day. And there have been a couple of other schools that have won 2 in a row, and Holy Cross joins that group now. And Coach Arlinghouse, he's got to replace Julia Hunt and Aaliyah Hayes and Maya Whimsy. Those players are going to be gone, but he's going to come back. Carter returns, and Amani Nelson will be back. Demaya Williams, the player who got hurt, she's just only a freshman, going to be a fine talent. So Holy Cross is going to come back with a lot of talent next year. We'll see if they can put together another run. But congratulations to these two teams for outstanding seasons and giving us a terrific championship game here, Philip, 56-55.
Sure was. I mean, it was a back-and-forth contest, and you really, until inside that last 30 seconds, you didn't know who was going to win this thing.
We're going to step out here for a few minutes, and when we come back, we'll be ready for the boys' championship game. There's still some post-game activities going on, but we'll return probably within about 10 minutes here on the All A Classic Radio Network and rejoin